There are too many people on the internet telling us too many things on what we should do to live a good life. But there is one simple thing to do to ensure that when you are on your deathbed, you look back at your life and you feel fulfilled. And that is to be clearly aligned with your values on a consistent basis. Dry saunas, cold showers, getting sunlight first thing in the morning. These are all things that'll help you live longer, maybe even be a little bit more productive, but they are not what we will think about at the end. These are just the extras on top. In order to ensure that fulfillment is felt at that final stage of life, you gotta align with your values. And in order to do that, we have to identify our values at the start. First thing you gotta do is get clear on what I like to call the 3 pillars. 3 pillars looks like identifying 3 main topics or themes in your life that are most important to you right now. I do this with a lot of my students, and over again, I see people choosing the 3 pillars of health, relationships, and business, because I work with a lot of people who are entrepreneurs and small business owners. Now, your pillars could look the same, or they could be something a little bit different. Other pillars I've seen include religion, spirituality, even going with a different type of word. For example, saying like love as one of your pillars, generosity as one of your pillars, making them a little bit more thematic, whatever resonates with you, but there definitely should be 3. And then taking the time to reflect on what the ideal state looks like for you when you are in that pillar. So for example, if health is one of your pillars, outlining what your ideal health looks like. Does that mean your mental health is on point and you're prioritizing seeing your therapist, doing journaling, reflecting? Does that also include your physical health, and what does that look like? Is that working out almost every day, or is that just moving your body, going on a walk, feeling like you are getting more mobile? Outline all of that for all 3 of your pillars. Then what you have to do is you have to reflect on which elements of the pillars you can easily or want to work to integrate into your life on a daily basis. And you have to choose one from every single pillar. These pillars need to align with your values. And if they align with your values, you must be integrating something from each one of these pillars on a daily basis, because this is what is going to give you true fulfillment. And I know in this video I am not going really into depth on values and what those pillars could be. I just gave you brief examples, but I do have other videos on my page, which I will link in the description, where I do go into detail on how to identify these pillars and how to identify your values on a deeper level. Now, once you have identified under each pillar something that you want to integrate on a daily basis into your routine, right? This isn't just a random thing that you integrate here and there. It's like you're making it a routine to wake up and then go for a walk because that exhibits health to you, and then text all your relatives that you love them because that makes you feel like you're, going above and beyond in your relationships, whatever it may be. Then what you gotta do is you gotta schedule dates with yourself at the end of every single month to sit down and reflect on how your actions on a daily basis have been in alignment with the values and the pillars that you've outlined. Have you actually been doing the things that you wanted to do on a daily basis? Why not? If you have, how has it made you feel? Is there room for adjustment? How can you improve on that? Are your values shifting and changing? This is something you really consistently need to think about in order to make sure that the foundation of your life is built on fulfillment. And let me reiterate, this is the foundation for a happy and fulfilled life, okay? Alignment with values. This is not the foundation for the most productive life, for the most long life, unless that is something that you deeply value. When you use this method, that is not what we are focusing on. But for most of us, productivity is probably something that we've just grown up to associate with the word good, not something that we intrinsically value. Now, I'm not bashing saunas and cold showers and all the productivity hacks that are around the internet. I actually do them myself, like consistently. But what I'm underlying is that the values need to be the foundation of everything prior to creating routines on top of that. Because if you just start creating and accumulating routines and habits from other people without reflecting on your own values, they will not just all of a sudden be in alignment with what's going to fulfill you as an individual. And this isn't just about longer term fulfillment, because at the end of the day, you can not be here tomorrow. And it's really important that you are living a life currently that is one of fulfillment, and you're not just waiting for a future date when you experience that feeling. And the way you achieve that is much simpler than trying to do all the things that they say to do online. You just need to find out your values and be in alignment with them on a daily basis and meet them when they change and grow with them. That's it from me. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to check this one out. You guys are amazing. Have a beautiful day, and I will talk to you soon.